Gaffer, you took your tally to 22 goals for pre-season prior to the departure to Portugal. What did you make of the 90 minutes today?
Well, obviously it was a step up in terms of surface, which is nice. A step up in terms of class of opposition, because they're obviously better than the lads in the levels we've played. I thought first half we were a little bit predictable, a little bit slow, a little bit trying to be too pretentious, playing through the thirds rather than playing proper football where we can get in nice and early to our strikers and get off them. So I think we changed that in the second half. We said to the lads what we worked on the last few days was to play with that purpose, and I think we've done that. And as soon as we moved it through the thirds quickly, we wanted 2 touch as opposed to eating the ball. I think young Sadiqi's got about 3 balls up his jumper where he's eating them. But when he moves at 1 and 2 touch like the rest, we become, that tells in the levels. And pleased for Matty Stevens, of course, who gets a couple of goals. And pleased for young Morgan, but overall I was really pleased with our play. We moved it around. And I have to say, I thought young Louis Reid and Rhys Bennett were the top 2 performers with Matty Stevens in the whole game, really. I thought Louis Reid was sensational and showed why he's played a lot of games at championship level.
Yeah, you gave Jason Cummins a first start. Obviously, he only signed yesterday, so he's still getting to know his teammates. But he put himself about, a couple of chances himself. Yeah,
listen, I don't think the kid knew people's names apart from Jason Naismith and young Kingy. That's about the only 2 he knows. I don't even think he knew range of people like that. So he's come. He said he wanted to start. He wanted to get involved in the warm-up and play. He's unlucky not to score. Goalkeepers did a great little save from him, but listen, when you're training with the second group, if you like it, for us for 2 or 3 weeks, and not any action to come and to play in this opposition and this sunshine, I think he's done well. But there's lots more to come from all of them, but particularly the boys in the first half.
Important to get people like Godden and O'Malley minutes just to keep them ticking over, because obviously they've missed a couple of games themselves.
Yeah, listen, we want as many fit as we can. There'll be 1 or 2 years, 1 or 2 like young Kingy and that, and young Jermaine won't be with us in Portugal because they have to stay here and get the respective treatment. But we'll go. Hopefully we'll add to a group before we go. We're working really hard. I'm heading back to the training ground now. I was late arriving here today because I've been working on something. And if we get this one, he's young, but he's a real special player, real talented boy. So I'm not setting any rabbits running. Our chairman has been brilliant this morning on the telephone and trying to make it happen with me and Barry. And when I left the training ground, I certainly left it with the kid saying he wanted to sign. So I'm waiting now to get in my own car and speak to Barry.
As Matthew Stevens, obviously you've had a little bit of a look at him now. You didn't know too much about him, obviously, because he was out on loan last season. What have you made of his pre-season state? He's obviously someone who's scoring goals, and I guess it's important to have a real good look at him.
Listen, Matty is... when we came into the football club, I made it clear I didn't know Matty Stevens. And why didn't I know him? Because he was signed for a 6-figure fee from Barnet, and he got about 10 minutes and he was thrown away. And we said when we come in that all the players would be given an equal opportunity. And I just said to the kid at the end of the game, some of his additional play in terms of linkage up, etc., could be much better. But if he keeps getting himself between the sticks and keeps getting goals, he's certainly a leading goal scorer in pre-season. But it's the nature of his goals. They're all the width of the goals, are inside the width of the goals, and he looks dynamic. He's looking to get stronger. And if that boy gets a run of confidence and can equal what he did, why Posh bottom, as they've always done with strikers, he'll be the surprise package for everyone. But that's why he's on the plane to Portugal. And if I'm being honest, when the list was first shot up for Portugal by others, not me, but by others, he wasn't on it. I've put him on it today. So, and that's before today. He deserves to go.